Hey, it's Ellie at Picture Lake by Mount Baker. That's Mount Baker behind me. Such a beautiful day. I got to see a bear on the way up. I've come up here countless times. Never seen a bear yet till today. It was a beautiful, beautiful sight. Today I'm going to also read the book 5 Minutes Peace by Jill Murphy. Five minutes peace. She looks ready to take on the day. 5 Minutes Peace by Jill Murphy. The children were having breakfast. This was not a pleasant sight. Mrs. Large took a tray from the cupboard. She set it with a teapot, a milk jug, her favorite cup and saucer, a plate of marmalade toast, and a leftover cake from yesterday. She stuffed the morning paper into her pocket, and she sneaked off toward the door. Every mom can relate. Where are you going with that tray, Mom? Asked Laura. To the bathroom, said Mrs. Large. Why? Asked the other two children. Because I want 5 minutes peace from all of you, said Mrs. Large. That's why. Can we come? Asked Lester as they tailed up the stairs behind her. No, said Mrs. Large. You can't. What shall we do then? Asked Laura. You can play, said Mrs. Large. Downstairs. By yourselves. And keep an eye on the baby. I'm not a baby, muttered the little one. Mrs. Large ran a deep, hot bath. She emptied her half a bottle of bubble bath into the water, plunked on her shower cap, and got in. She poured herself a cup of tea and lay back with her eyes closed. It was heaven. Can I play you my tune? Asked Lester. Mrs. Large opened one eye. Must you? She asked. I've been practicing, said Lester. You told me to. Can I? Please? Just for 1 minute. Go on, then, sighed Mrs. Large. So Lester played. He played Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star 3.5 times. She looks so tired. In came Laura. Can I read you a page from my reading book? She asked. No, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on, all of you. Off downstairs. You let Lester play his tune, said Laura. I heard. You like him better than me. It's not fair. Oh, don't be silly, Laura, said Mrs. Large. Go on then, just 1 page. So Laura read. She read 4.5 pages of Little Red Riding Hood. Poor Laura. 4.5 pages was a lot. In came the little one, with a trunk full of toys. For you, he beamed, flinging them all into the bathwater. Thank you, dear, said Mrs. Large weakly. Can I see cartoons in the paper? Asked Laura. Can I have the cake? Asked Lester. Can I get in with you? Asked the little one. Mrs. Large groaned. She got her space invaded. In the end, they all got in. The little one was in such a hurry that he forgot to take off his pajamas. Cute. Mrs. Large got out. She dried herself, put on her dressing gown, and headed for the door. Where are you going now, Mom? Asked Laura. To the kitchen, said Mrs. Large. Why? Asked Lester. Because I want 5 minutes peace from all of you, said Mrs. Large. That's why. And off she went downstairs, where she had 3 minutes and 45 seconds of peace before they all came down and joined her. Poor Mom. They are soaking wet. The end. 5 minutes peace. Ellie with her and fat belly.